Welcome. In this video I will show you how you can open or close a door like the one you see here. So when you're walking to the door, you can hit the E button and then the door will open, you will disappear, the door will close and you will go to the next scene. Yeah, let's get to it. So what I have here in my scene is a player. We have a movement script, we have a rigid body 2D, and we have a collider on him. Then we have the door. It's a simple sprite with a closed door on it. And then we have a box collider, as you see here, and it is set as trigger. You need a closed door sprite and you need an open door sprite. Your player needs to be tagged as player. Now let's start creating the script. So let's create a new script and call it door script. Let's attach it to the door when it's compiling, like this, and open it up. In here we will need some different variables. The first one will be a reference to the player, public game object, and this will be the player. Then we need a public sprite, and this is for the open door image. We need a public sprite for the close door image, and then we need a public float for time before next scene, and a public bool player is at the door. Door. So first let's go down here and create an onTrigger. Enter. Let me zoom in a bit. Remember to choose the 2D. And here, if the collision.gameObject.tag is equal to our player, then player is at the door is equal to true. Oh, it's only one, equal to true. So when the player collides with the door, we will set the trigger to true, or the boolean to true. Then we need an IEnumerator. So let's make a public IEnumerator, and this will be open door. And when we are opening the door, we will say transform.getComponent sprite renderer dot sprite is equal to open door image. So when we are running this IEnumerator, we will take the sprite on this door and change it with the open door sprite. Then we will say yield return new, wait for seconds. And here you could write 1 second or whatever number you want, but I have created a float up here. So we will use that instead, and then we can choose the number from the inspector instead of we have to change the script every time. So after that, we need to turn off the player because now the door is open. We will wait for example 1 second. Then we will player.setActive. We will set him to false. Then we will wait 1 second more. Come on, like this. Then we will close the door again. So now we can copy the line up here. And now we will change to the close door image. Then let's wait a second more. And now we will have to change the scene. Before we can change the scene, we need to use using Unity Engine.scene management. And now underneath here, we can say scene manager.load scene. And in my case, it is scene 2. That is the name on the scene that you want to change to. Now in the update, we can say if input.getKeyDown keycode.e, then we will start the coroutine, and the coroutine that we want to start is open door. But now when we press the E anywhere, this will happen. So we need to change that and say and player is at the door is equal to true. So when I am at the door, so this boolean, and that is when I'm triggered, it's true, and when I press the E button, it will start this coroutine. But we still have one little issue. Let me show you. Let's save this, hit back. You can see now we need to attach all the things here. So we have the player, we have the closed door, we have the open door, and I will just use 1 second. So the issue that we have is if we hit play now, you can see when I enter, now it's true, and if I hit E, it will open, disappear, close, and we'll go to the other scene. But let's take the door here again. Let's walk over to it. You can see it's true, but when I walk away, it's still true. So if I stand over here and press the E button, it still is open. So we need to fix that. To fix that, open up the script again. Down here, let's make a onTrigger exit 2D. Here we will set the player is at the door. We will set it to false. So now when I walk away from the door, it will go to false, and if it's false, we can't enter the door. Let me show you here. The door. Let's play. Now we walk to the door. You can see it's true, and when we walk away, it goes to false, and we can't hit the E button. One more cool effect that you can make is having it to fade from one scene to another scene. I already have a tutorial on that. So if you are interested to add that to your door here, then I will leave a link in the description for that tutorial. But this was what I would like to show you in this tutorial. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.